Hi guys, Skip here again. Why am I keep showing up in your inbox? Well, it's simply because there's resistance in so many people's lives, and this resistance is what's stopping so many people creating financial freedom, creating an abundance when it comes to attracting money. Now think about the resistance that is in your experience of life. Is it down to a belief system which may have been given to you when you was a child, when you was growing up? You know, your parents saying money doesn't grow on trees, and all of these stupid belief systems. Because if you look at nature, nature grows in abundance. If we don't think with abundance and act with abundance, then all of a sudden we can put out what we want, but then we start creating an inner resistance. And this inner resistance is what is ripping life apart from people. So what I'd like to do is share a story about one of my clients who, when I started to work with this client, he had zero money. He was broke. His wife had left him. His kids didn't want to speak to him. And he started to apply the strategies that I'm going to be going through on this live online training. And within 12 months, he bought and paid for a £4 million house. Him and his wife fell back in love with each other. And he started to wake up to a life that he loved. Who am I talking about? I'm talking about a celebrity called Tamer Hassan, a movie star. Now this guy just started to apply the things that I was teaching him. Why? Because it works. And I want to be gifting these to you on this online training.
Hi, I'm Tamer Hassan, and you guys probably know me from films like The Football Factory, Layer Cake and The Business, plus a string of many other films. Regardless of who you are, what you do, whether you're up, down, rich, movie star, whatever walk of life you're in, there's always something you need to do for yourself, and that is look after yourself. Basically what I mean by that is you need to take care of yourself, recharge yourself, and do what your body needs to get you to whatever success you are. If you're down, you need to do this to get up. If you're up, you need it to stay up or go even higher. Now, I've just been on a retreat with Skip Archimedes, and I was very low. I was in a bad place. Work was great, everything's great, but internally and health-wise, I was down. I've come on this retreat. I've had the best 5 days of my life, and I've worked with Skip, and now I'm doing what I need to do for myself. So Skip Archimedes, thank you so much for taking me from the bottom I could ever be to the height that I am now. And thank you for maintaining everything for me. I love you dearly. You're brilliant at what you do. Keep doing what you do, keep serving, and keep helping the masses. I love you, brother.
Because as soon as you let go of the resistance, what happens is you go up to a level where all the magic in life happens. Now, if you imagine that I've got a cork here, and this is the surface, and that cork from a wine bottle naturally wants to bounce on the surface. But what happens in this game of life is, if we pull that cork lower and lower and lower and lower, and this is the area of life where most people are starting to live, and it's underwater where they can't breathe, they're suffocating with all the stresses of life, but then you let go of that resistance, what happens to that cork? It naturally rises back up to the surface. And when you start to apply these techniques and these strategies that I want to gift to you, all of a sudden, your attraction to money, your attraction to love, your attraction to success, your attraction to all the things that you want in this game of life is going to multiply at levels that you probably can't even imagine with the mind, because the mind is the trap. So what we have to do is we have to go beyond the mind and connect to something that is of infinite intelligence, something that has an abundance of energy. Because think about this, I don't want to get weird on you, but what is making your heart beat? This whole game of life is around energy. And when we learn to harness this energy within our whole being, everything changes. So energy is going to win every single time. I mean, think about this from a common sense point of view. Person A here, person B here. Person A is saying something to person B and is in the truth. Person B is not in the truth but has more energy. Who's going to win? Energy wins every single time. So when you have these fears, when you have these doubts, they're of low energy, and it's this resistance that is stopping you from receiving what you need, because you're like a walking antenna. You're receiving things and downloading things 24/7, just like you upload and download things on your mobile phones. You're no different. You're just a more phenomenal design of what's possible in this game of life, because you are a human being. So what we want to make sure we do is that you're receiving things in these high frequencies so that you can start to manifest what you want. So you can take something from the fabric of your mind and you can pull it into this reality, but have conscious awareness of how you did it so you can repeat it again and again and again. The challenge is people are repeating the stress. They're repeating what doesn't work, and they feel like they're on this hamster wheel and they're going around and around and around, and they wonder why they don't wake up to the life that they dream of. I want to help you create the life that you dream of, that serves you, it serves your loved ones, it serves you from a financial point of view, from a money point of view, but also from a health, energy and vitality and happiness point of view as well. So please make sure that you do turn up to this live training, because I'm going to be sharing things on here that you're not going to learn on TV, you're not going to read in magazines, you're not going to learn this from the education system. This is what's missing from what I know is a kind of a broken world. So we have to make sure that we fix ourselves in order to live life on our terms, because the default programs don't work. So I'm Skip, live strong, live healthy, live long. Make sure you live now. For now, I'm out of here.